Rock and Roll Trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Good morning, y'all. It's Monday. It's dark, so I got all the lights on in here, so it looks a little not bright and vibrant. There's no sun out right now. It's early. We're about to head down to Alpharetta, Georgia. I've got an address and a company I'm supposed to be going to. I can find the address, but the company doesn't show up for being there, so we're about to go have an adventure. I had a video that I'd started Friday, and I was going to put it up over the weekend, so there was a fresh one to watch on Monday, which is today. And the rest of the week was really bad, and Friday was really bad. I ended up having a really long detention at my customer again Friday, and it just capped things off and just finished wrecking the rest of the week. And I just couldn't make myself finish the video. I didn't want to put another video of just bitching and fussing and just having to talk about how awful things are going, and they have been going. They were very awful last week, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't want to put up another video of it. So it's been a few days since I threw something up. I threw a bunch of shorts up. I had some funny little shorts I did with wrestling clips, and I put my own little flavor on them. Those have been doing good on there. Go look at my playlist for my shorts on there. You'll see the last couple. I think they're funny. A lot of other people have watched them and think they're funny, but that's what I did. I didn't want to put another fussy video up. You might get another one before this week's up. I don't know, because it's holiday week. I don't stand to make much money at all this week. Doing a little short one. I'm running down to Alpharetta to grab something. I got to get pulled out of here ASAP. And grab that and come back to Cleveland, Tennessee. From there, I don't know. Today's the end of the pay period. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I just need to make a little bit. I need to cover my fees that I'm in, that I owe to the company every week for, various insurances and, IFTAs and whatnot like that. So next week that I'm at least not in the negative. I should be able to turn a little bit of revenue, but probably not much. I don't anticipate next week's paycheck or settlement. I keep saying paycheck. It's my settlement anymore. I'm not a company driver. My settlement to not going to be not going to be setting the world on fire. So we just got to do what we can do. But we're up. We're at it. We're still here. If you do watch this channel regularly, I apologize for not putting anything of substance up in a few days. I just didn't want to continue and have like 3 negative videos in a row. I just didn't. Even though that's how everything went, it would have been truthful. I just didn't want to beat y'all over the head with just how awful it was going. So we passed up on it. We're going to try and be a little more upbeat today, even though we know this is going to be a trash week. We're just going to make the best of it that we can. We're here 6:30 in the morning on Monday. We're a couple of days out from Thanksgiving. I don't know if, hopefully a lot of people have the entire week off and I don't have to deal with as much traffic for the next couple of days. It'd be nice to not have Atlanta be as ridiculous this morning as it usually is, but we got to get through the top part of Atlanta there. There's some back highways we could take, but I don't think they're just not the best roads, and I don't feel like dealing with 100 stoplights and 2 lanes and stuff like that. So we're just going to go fight with it. We just got to get to the very topmost part of 285 for like 5 miles. But that means we got to fight through Marietta and everything first. So maybe a lot of people have the week off. I don't know. We'll find out. But I know I got to go trucking. Y'all want to go trucking? Let's go get some work done. I'll catch up with you guys down here in Alpharetta, Georgia. Y'all be good till I get back, and I'll see you in a little while. Well, folks, we made it to Alpharetta, and I got here at my stated 9 o'clock appointment, and there's another truck from my company already sitting in the door over here. So they sent 2 of us over here. I don't know if that guy was like 8 o'clock and he's still here or what, but I got here when I was supposed to get here, and I can't get loaded until he's gone. And it's a short trip, and I just want to get it done quick. And this is kind of screwing me here. Is what it is. But we did make it. We're in Alpharetta. I know you can't see me very well. Look at that glaring sun. There we are. Hello. It's like the sun's out, but I'm in a shadow. It's partially cloudy out here, and just a weird view. Looks like they're carrying his paperwork out there, so we might be lucky in getting a door in a minute. But we kind of took we took the interstate most of the way. Then we jumped out and took some secondary routes there. Wasn't that bad. We managed to get here right at 9 a.m. on the dot for our 9 a.m. pickup. So not horrible. We didn't dive off. I didn't go all the way down into Atlanta and hit 285. I stopped. I got off up above Marietta there and took some different routes in. Not bad. Not bad. Went through more red lights than I'd like to have gone through, but we did make it pretty efficiently. We're here though. Hopefully they're going to load us up quick. I think they're already more or less prepared and ready. They were having some issues with that guy's paperwork, so we'll see what happens from here. But yeah, looks like they're looking at me. They're getting ready to send him out. I think me and this other driver are going to trade places while he gets his door shut and gets out of here and all. But yeah, let me figure out what's going on. I'll get back with you guys here shortly. There we are. We're moving. We got loaded. We had another truck that was there before me, so we had to wait a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. We're under 10,000 pounds, and we're only going to Cleveland, Tennessee. I don't know how long we're going to take on the other end, and I don't know what I'm doing next, but we got out of there. Now we're just, we're going back the regular way. We're going to hit the little short bit of 285 and everything, so we're momentarily having to deal with my arch nemesis Atlanta, but that's okay. We're going to make it through this time of the day. We should escape reasonably quickly. We're rolling. So what y'all do this weekend? Y'all have a good one? Y'all ready for Thanksgiving coming up? We just kind of had a lazy weekend. Aaron and I did. Dash. We just kind of chilled out and we stayed close to the house. I got home late Friday night, and then we just kind of stayed close to the house Saturday and on Sunday, which was yesterday. You might not be watching this video till Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it up today on Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, on Sunday, my youngest son, both of my kids are big time music folks now. My oldest is a music performance major at Tennessee Tech University, and my youngest is in high school concert and marching band at Tullahoma High School, and they just finished up their marching season, where he was the sophomore field commander this year, and should be stepping into the role of full field commander next year. But this time he was dressed up in a fancy tuxedo suit and performing at a local young musicians showcase. He got to go up on stage and in a nice theater and perform a pretty advanced solo piece on his trombone there, and the kid can shred that trombone. Let me tell you, he's a heck of a player. Both of my kids are turning into quite the fantastic musicians. I am very, very proud. That whole entire showcase was impressive. It was all high school students they playing different instruments, and some doing like vocal performances, and all solo, all of them doing them all by themselves, and it was pretty impressive. Everybody did an amazing job there, and just some stuff you'd see the kid, the two of the girls that came up there to do vocal arrangements, they walked up there on stage, and you're like, I wonder how this is going to go. What are they going to do? And they had voices come out of themselves that none of us could believe, and it was absolutely spectacular to see that level of skill come out of high school students. It was very impressive. Everybody that was on the bill for a reason and did a spectacular job. It was really neat to see one of my kids up there being able to participate in that and be a part of something that high level and have that kind of experience. It was really neat. I'm glad we were able to drive over there and see that. Really, really good. That was our weekend. What did you all do? Did you work? Did you eat? Did you be lazy? Did you go to a ball game of some sort? Did you grill out, hang out with friends? Did you have a cold barley pop or two? What'd you do? Those comments and tell me about your weekend. I'd like to hear about it. You know, I've said it before. I know what I do on the weekends, but I don't know what you guys do. Let's be one big sociable family here. Let's talk about what we did, what your hobbies are, what entertains you. You know, I'd like to know. This isn't all about me. You know, it's got my name on the channel, but it needs to be be a community here. We can all mingle amongst each other and just be dandy friends. You know what I mean? I'm going to get off here and do a little driving, get out of this metro Atlanta area. It's one of my least favorite places on earth to be, and I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. So I'm going to try and mash the pedal down and remove myself from the vicinity of this place. Get out of these zip codes. Yes, y'all hang out, go do what you do until I get back, and I will be back shortly. See you in a little bit. Here we are again, folks. We made it over to Cleveland, Tennessee. That same truck that was at the pickup this morning was also here at the delivery when I got here, but it went pretty quick. We've not been here a real long time. We just got our paperwork back and we're pulling out. We're about to go do the paper mill again. The video I started last week that I was going to put up for Friday or Saturday there, that I ended up deciding to not put up, my last clip ended with being there. Friday they stacked me up pretty thick with a couple of trips on top of each other, going to the same place there at that paper mill that most likely weren't going to get done. It was going to be tough. I could have got them done, but I was not going to get home till Saturday. Well, I made it to the first one. I got the Chattanooga leg picked up and made it to the paper mill to drop off. And they ended up having me in a door waiting to be unloaded for 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours. That ruined any really been able to do the next load, and it was going to eat up a good chunk, well over half my Saturday too. And I managed to get taken off of it, but I ended up having to deadhead back home for free again. You remember my saga from last week with having to deadhead back from Florida because the market was so atrocious. I'm going back again, and I'm set up to do the second load again like I was on Friday. I'll be going there, unloading, then it'll have to wait till tomorrow because I won't have the hours to do it, but deadheading to Kingston Springs, Tennessee, then going back to the paper mill to deliver again. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment, but there's not a lot to choose from right now with it being a short week. And for all their troubles, and for as sucky as that recycling mill is over there, our loaded per mile rate on these things, they're contract loads for us. The loaded mile rate is pretty ridiculous. It's on up there, it's high. They're very profitable loads. You're just taking a chance on getting stuck there for hours anytime you go there. Sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes like it was the other night, 5.5 hours. You never really know. You just don't know. Hoping for the best this time. Again, we'll see. But I don't have a lot of other choices, and these are high revenue, at least per mile, mileage wise, these are high revenue loads, so kind of got to take it. But that's where we're at. We're pulling out of our customer over here, this warehouse in Cleveland, Tennessee. We're getting ready to dart back over to Chattanooga, drop and hook, and head for my arch nemesis location in Cherokee, Alabama there. Yeah. Y'all wish me luck, because if I have to, I don't know. Well, the lucky thing is I've burned up half my hours for today anyway, so by the time I get there, if I do get stuck, my day is kind of over anyway, so I can just stay there and start fresh in the morning. So I guess all in all, this is really kind of a no harm, no foul situation if I do get stuck there, and I can just end up collecting some detention pay for taking my 10-hour break anyway. So there is that. That could actually work out in my favor. We'll find out, but wish me luck. Wish me luck. I need it all right now. I'm going to drive. We're going to get over to Southern Champion in Chattanooga. Hopefully we don't hit any afternoon crazy traffic in Chattanooga. It's becoming a worse and worse problem on a weekly basis in Chattanooga, but we'll hope for the best on that too. But I'll catch back up with y'all here in a little while. Y'all stay out of trouble until I get back on here. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, folks, I never get to have a good day for very long. No matter what happens. No matter what happens, I never get to have a good day for very long. Yet another one of my horrid Love's recap tires that I had to get because I'm balling on the budget and have had everything on earth go wrong. Just let go again. That is another one down. Another one down. That's 3 out of 4 of them that have only been on there since June that have exploded the tread off of them. And I'm only 7 miles away from the Loves, but it blew too bad off of there for me to limp it back. And I've got 43,000 pounds on here, so I've got to sit here. I'm only 7 or 8 miles away, and they said 3 to 4 hour wait because they're the best company on earth. Here we go. There we go. Lost my mud flap again. Lost my other mud flap now. So, yeah. I don't think I'll be doing another round of Love's recaps again, because it don't help. We constantly carry 44,000 pound loads around all over the place. I've had more flat tires since I've been on this gig than I've had for probably most of my career combined. I think it's starting to add up pretty close between my truck and their trailers with all these stupid heavy loads. I'm over it. And I'm stuck on the side of the highway here for the next 3 to 4 hours probably. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm over this soul-sucking industry, man. I'm over it. Well, folks, not a lot of driving footage today. Got off the side of the road. Found me a place to park. I had to personal convey over here because I ran out of hours waiting on the tire change. The grand total, 7 hours and 40 minutes to get a tire change 7 miles from the Loves that did it. I was too heavy and the tire was too mangled to limp it back. The tread was all wrapped up around the axle and everything. It just up around it in the brake drum and all, and I'm lucky I didn't lose an airbag. That thing really went. The entire casing came off of it. The entire tread was just catastrophic failure. That's 3 out of 4 of those Loves recaps on there. Don't come on here giving me all the lessons on why not to buy recaps. I know all the reasons, and I know my reason for getting them, and it was called money. Money. I was in the middle of still trying to get my feet off the ground with this stuff and had that breakdown on my very first trip that ate up all my reserves. So when I replaced those first 4 tires, I had recap money. I didn't have virgin rubber. And yeah, it's bit me in the ass 3 times now since then, but I had to do what I had to do at the time. But yeah, we're back with a functional inflated tire, missing my mud flap and my hanger. That's all gone. I'm lucky it didn't kill anything else. I mean, that thing really came apart, like complete catastrophic. The whole entire casing came off of it. Was just wrapped all off in there. But they did honor the warranty on the tire. They just charged me for labor. The labor they charged me and everything just to come 7 miles from their shop cost almost what the price of the recap tire was, but I still came out way better than I would have, all things considered. So I'm not real happy about the time it took. Loves and Speedco, particularly this one over here in Jasper, Tennessee, the service is just not there. Not much of a hurry to get anything done in any of them, particularly this one over here. But I'm done. I went down the road about 2 or 3 miles. The Big Daddy's down here. There's a couple of spots left. I'm going to sleep a few hours, get up, and try and go do what I needed to do today. It's now, well, it's after midnight, so it's now Tuesday, what I was on my way to do was deliver that load in Cherokee, Alabama. I was going to get it off last night and then get up in the morning and go to Kingston Springs and grab the other one and come back. Now I got to do it all in one day. So I got to get a couple hours of sleep, get up, get to working. I didn't have a chance to really listen to anything. I don't have any musical recommendations other than a long list of stuff that is just very angry and pissed off, much like myself. So just find you any aggressive, angry heavy metal and that'll do. Pretend I told you to listen to it. That'll satisfy me and you. I'm going to go to bed. I've got to. I got things to do and not much time to do them. Boy, y'all seen me go through some journey here, hadn't you? Those of you that have watched. I'm sure it's not the last of it. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and any of y'all that jumped in there when I was doing my little live video earlier, just trying to vent. It helps. It helps me a lot. So thank you for chatting it up with me and whatnot. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we'll get a few more people in there next time. Mr. Lee Benson on there, I'd like to hear more of him. He had some stories. That dude did 52 years behind the wheel out here and went over there and did contracting work in Iraq, hauling fuel and ammo, and he's got stories that I want to hear. Yes, he does. So we might have to go live again sometime soon. I'm going to go. Y'all be good. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you're watching this. Be good to your fellow humans. Be good to yourself. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.